Hi everyone, and welcome to another campsite tour 2021. Today we are at the Berwick Seaview Caravan Motorhome Club site in a very unusual location. You'll see a bit more as I take you around, but very interesting in terms of the area and the site layout as well. So let me first show you how the site looks on the map. Right, here's a map of the site. Here's the entrance coming up past reception, and then you come up through here, some tent areas here, motorhome service point, showers, toilets, etc. You come along here through to these two sections, which are dead ends actually, and then we'll loop up around here following this set of pitches all the way along to the very end. Just to point out, this is where there is a railway line round the back, but as you'll see, all the pitches point this way pretty much to get the best view of the sea, which you can see from most points on the site. Right, let's take you around the site. We're here at the entrance, on the bike again today. Just coming up to the entrance now. Reception on the right, and arrivals on the left with an overnight late arrivals. We're on the left hand side of the site as I showed you on the map. Through the barrier there's the tent pitches on the left. Just look out over there to Berwick. The section at the front here is the site of previous history from salmon, herring and bacon production, fertiliser manufacture. And just over there you can see part of Berwick and Tweedmouth. There's the motorhome service point, and then on the right, facilities block, just the one on this side. And up the left is the first of the service points, so it's got the water, waste and chemical toilet emptying. Looks like these pitches on the left get a very good view out to sea. Then we're just going to go down the first of these cul-de-sacs just to show you how the layout works. As I mentioned earlier, it's in a fairly unique location, so you've got houses around you, and then I mentioned before there's a train line at the back, but the trains really don't disturb you too much. So we're just coming back up now, and on the left is the other cul-de-sac with pitches down here. Again, all hard standing. Then we'll come back down, go up left to the higher part of the site. Up to the left you see a wall, that's where the railway line runs. And then more views over towards Berwick. Most of the pitches are hard standing. There are a few grass pitches up on the left, and unusually for the Caravan Motorhome Club you can actually park sideways so you can get a view out to sea as well. This little section down here is another small dead end, again with pitches looking out to sea. This is the section that runs down all the way to the end of the site. This is the way out through the exit barrier, and the reception is just down there at the bottom. So the tide's just turning, so you'll see that spit of sand will slowly disappear over the course of the day. See these sideways pitches on the left. Almost another service point here on the left, so this particular part of the site is also served with those facilities. And here we are at the end of that line. Back to the exit. That's the end of the campsite tour of the Berwick Seaview Caravan and Motorhome Club site. Very unusual, very interesting location between sea views, a railway line, and also the very interesting area of Spittal with its industrial past, and then of course the town of Berwick on Tweed just over the way. We've done a trip round Berwick and we've been along the Spittal Promenade, and we hope to get some more day trips in over the next few days. So we'll show you those, and then we'll see you again next time for another Campsite Tour 2021. Bye for now. Bye. Some interesting weather down there as well. I think that's a bit of sea mist. Yeah. The sun's breaking through. Yeah. Oh yes. Lowry came here a lot, didn't he? It is lovely. You can. Well, yesterday we saw Linda's farm, didn't we? Race you to the end. Yes. Well, they had. Remind me what they had here.
They said don't build it here. The bacon.
Oh, bacon
and the
production.
Scout.
And then a fertiliser factory. Herrings.
Yeah. The women, the herring women. There was 500 of them. And the buildings were sunk across in a minute. We've got 60 herrings.
How many?
6 in a minute, yeah. 6, that's 1 a second.
There you go, Gavin.
I bet the pond was unbelievable.
They also had salmon, didn't they? Which they.
Oh yes, they used to
Caught from
live
the
by
tree.
their right on the front, didn't they? And when they said the salmon were in, they used to
Go out and catch
go
them.
out and catch them. And then they had steel doors to stop people because it was.
So valuable. They stored it in.
And one night they caught 1,000, was it?
In fact, they had too much, didn't they?
Yeah, couldn't get rid of it.
Blimey. I assume that chimney's from the factory as well.
They were all smelly.
All smelly. Chemical, fertiliser, herrings and salmon, and bacon production. And there's the walled town of Berwick. This is Tweedmouth as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then Berwick across the way. Very serene, because yesterday this was full of sailing dinghies because of the sailing club. And there, up and there, you can see the campsite. Quite a unique position. I wouldn't think there's many like this.
No. Squashed between the sea and the railway line.
Yeah, there is a railway at the back.
Yeah. Very quiet until the 6 a.m. one.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
It's going to be our early morning call, isn't it?
Probably going to Edinburgh or London or something.
Or Newcastle.
Or Newcastle. Otherwise, they're quite quiet.
Yeah.
We're going to cycle through that area now where all the factories were. Rocket House. Oh yeah, now I remember about Rocket House because they. I'll go and look at the sign to remind myself. Rocket apparatus stations. Oh yes, with the breeches buoy.
Yeah.
So they used to go out on a horse-drawn cart to carry the equipment to the scene of a wreck, taking it to the closest possible point, and then a Lyle gun, a short-barreled cannon, fires a rope to the stricken vessel. This rope is then rigged to pull a life buoy with a suspended canvas sling, similar to a pair of breeches, and the shipwrecked people are hauled from the vessel to the shore one at a time. This is the sailing club, which used to be the herring sheds. A fishing shell, 1735. It's a Grade 2 listed building. Okay. Spittal takes its name from medieval hospital. These are the herring gutters. It's a boom tub.
Yeah.
In the 19th century.
Good job though, Gaz. I wonder how many of them got infections.
It's not a career choice I had to make. That looks like an industrial setup.
Chemical manure work.
Ah,
Manufactured vitriol, sulfuric acid, sheep leather.
did you see why it was a good spot? Prevailing southwesterly winds carry the smell out to sea. See complaint in 1836 about ladies and gentlemen bathing together. It led to separate bathing areas. They had a steam ferry from Berwick.
Whole family got rid of renting a property in Spittal because that's what they used to do, wasn't it? Amazing.
Gosh, 900 workers from Selkirk Mill came on an outing. It would have been. It was an industrial location, basically.